of the Supreme Court on the basis of a PIL filed by a retired DG of UP, which had recommended police reforms. And the police reforms was largely to insulate the police from the administrative control of the political masters of the state. And unfortunately, in spite of a binding judgment of the Supreme Court, no state has implemented, whether it be of any political party. None of them are interested in implementing this. And the reason is quite obvious, because the state governments, especially the political party at the state, are using the police for their political ends. And this is true for every political party. I'm not going to name any political party, but this is true for every political party, and we are seeing it day in, day out happening in our system today. Now, till that happens, the accountability of the police or at the investigation stage is almost zero. When you talk of the criminal justice system and when you talk of the how a case is registered and how the investigation goes on, whatever a police officer writes in his case diary is not signed by the accused. It is whatever he wants, he can write in that case diary, and that becomes the starting point for the investigation. So first, of course, the starting point is the FIR itself, and the way this FIR progresses is reflected in the case diary. Now, incidentally, the case diary cannot be used in any trial at a later stage, but the case diary becomes very, very relevant, and I think not correctly so, at the stage of granting bail or at the stage of whether a case at all is made out or not. And many a times, trial court judges or even high court judges look at the case diary to decide whether the person needs to be granted bail or not. Now, if the credibility of the case diary itself is in doubt, more so when it is of no legal use later in the trial, how much dependence should happen to the case diary at the stage of initial stages of the trial? That is a very, very serious issue, which is, disturbing as far as the criminal justice system in this country is concerned.